Okay, so here we are. This is the interior of my shelter. Like I said, it's not very big. It's 8 feet long and 5 feet wide. It's got a slanted roof on it where I am here, where my bed is. It's the lowest spot. And then you have a little more room out in front here where I actually can cook. I can do whatever I want using the little bit of floor space that I have here in front of me. But I built this I built this mainly to show how small of an area you can build and still be comfortable. Um, even comfortable in my terms. I mean, some people would just look at this and go, "There's no way in the world that I could do this." But I like the idea that now I'm not only doing this for me, but I'm doing this to hopefully help out some people that could really use the help. So, just this first piece. The first thing I really like to point out is like I have my winter coat. It's with me. It's right here behind my pillow, along with a pair of snow pants in case I need them. My big winter boots are here. I just wear a little pair of slippers like these. I have these small slippers on, and I have one of the hand warmers stuffed into the toes to keep my toes warm so they don't get cold. But that's little things like that are what really make a difference. But what I really can't stress enough is when you're dressing is how you dress in layers. A lot of people think that wearing that big snowmobile suit is the best thing you can do because of how heavy it is and how warm it'll keep you. The only problem with something like that is that if you have to move around, it's not a good thing to be in. Right now, I'm actually wearing 4 layers on the upper. So I have 4 different sweaters on. This main sweater on the outside is a cotton sweater. The interior layer also is a cotton hoodie. So I have the hoods here so I can actually use that as extra warmth. The 2 interior layers they're they're hard to get to, but they're like this. They're like the kind of the anti-wicking material. I forget what you call it, but they really help because earlier I was doing a lot of shoveling because of snow that was coming in. I had to make sure it was clear around my vehicle, and I started sweating a little bit. So when I got back here, I took off a couple of the outer layers that did get wet, but the interior layers, the anti-wicking layers, were both dry. And that's what's good about those layers. They help get that moisture away from your body and stick it out here on these clothes here that once you move around or once you get into an area like this, they instantly dry out. So that's my first point is when you're out doing things, if you happen to be alone, you really don't have a whole lot in the line of clothes. If you have 4 or 5 different sweaters, put those on because that's like I said, I'm wearing 4 different sweaters right now, and those sweaters would be enough for me. If there was an emergency, I had to get out of here. I mean, the door is right here. Yes, the heater is going. I know I'm going to hear about that, but like I said, the heater doesn't run when I'm here at night. At night, I take care of this through my sleeping bag, and I have all kinds of the warmers. So what I do is I throw a couple of these into my sleeping bag, and with the warmth of that, plus wearing these 4 layers, plus 3 layers on the bottom, I've got a player, again, the anti-wicking long underwear. Then I have a pair of PJs underneath this, and then I have a pair of track pants. And with these 3 layers, it's really enough to keep a lot of that wind away from you. It doesn't necessarily keep you dry, but it's not something that I'm going to be getting into an area where I am going to get really wet. So I'm not too worried about it. So I come in here, and as soon as I'm in here, within no time at all, my clothes are dried up. So I'm actually ready for bed now. It's like, I don't know, must be 5 o'clock. It's starting to get dark out. But that's my first step is when you're dressing for outdoors, if you're going to be staying out there, don't rely on that big, huge winter coat. Dress in layers. I can't stress that enough. Alrighty. We'll be back.